What's up guys, Mittens here. Welcome to another Magic the Gathering collector box opening video on my channel. Today we will be opening our last box of Bloomburrow collector boosters, talking about the good, the bad and everything in between of this Magic set. We'll be talking about the value, flavor, artworks and of course the power level of this set. Generally, if you like Magic the Gathering content and pack openings, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's free for you, it helps me out immensely to continue making videos like this for you. I also always appreciate comments, suggestions, everything you want to tell me, let me know in the comments down there. Thank you very much guys, from the bottom of my heart, you're great. So, let's get into Bloomburrow. Sit down, get comfortable, relax and join me on this little summary of the furriest Magic set up to date. Let's go! Alright. We are here to get into Bloomburrow and specifically a few things that I would like to mention while opening a few packs of this set, because it's an interesting set. There's a few things I look at when it comes to opening Magic the Gathering for you and giving you suggestions, or at least what my dumbhead thinks I should be telling you. First off would be card value in Bloomburrow. This for me is always a big one. I mean, in the end I'm opening these cards for you guys, and I think most of you are interested to see what the value is financially. However, I always say value is a different topic for me, because yeah, it's financially and it's also the opening experience for me. Meaning, if I open this set and I have loads of fun, I'm willing to, yeah, set back on some money. I think financially speaking, Bloomburrow is not a home run, this much we can say. Unlike other sets in recent Magic history, like Modern Horizons 3 for example, which was financially insane. Bloomburrow seems very highly dependent on hitting the big guns, which man, like, let's see if we get one here. Okay. Yeah, well, very financially dependent on hitting the big guns like the 3-3 city I was about to say. I actually have one here to show you, but I guess not necessary anymore. Throw that away, thank you. The 3-3 city in foil, which is an amazing hit in this set, which we will put in a sleeve straight away. As well as some of the more expensive raised cards. I have some on the side I will show you afterwards. Yeah, financially, as we go through the rares here, Jackrabbit, amazing flavored card. And what the frick? Another 3-3 city? I mean, we take it, guys, right? We take it. That is 2 foil 3-3 cities in just one pack. Yeah, financially, it is very dependent on the huge hits, like the 3-3 city or any raised foil, specifically the commander variants. I'm talking about these babies here. This is what a raised foil looks like in this set. And then I had the fortune of pulling another one in my local game store, which was a lot of fun. I just bought one booster and got this baby. This one we pulled in an earlier video, I will link it up here. And then of course we have the raised foils from the commander set of Bloomburrow, like this one, Jace, Foxy Jace here, which is worth a fortune if you pull it from this. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I do not mind that it's dependent on financially high value pulls like this, because to me this adds to the fun as well. It's a bit of a gambling thing. You might lose some money opening this, but you have a lot of fun. However, it's not as gambly. And this is what makes it feel way better, as Lord of the Rings, for example, which financially just devastated you if you didn't hit something. And this one, on average, maybe you lose 30 bucks, but I mean, it's still super fun to open. And talking about fun, I just think, while we go on here, by the way, that the artworks are like an insane amount of fun. The setting is great. By the way, if anything valuable comes up, I will definitely stop talking. It's refreshing. Bloomburrow is just, quite frankly, as we pull Valley Flood Caller, one of the cool artworks, Bloomburrow is refreshing to look at. It has great artworks, it has amazing flavor, and it's very easy to get into as a set. When I talk about easy to get into, I mean it's a very strong contrast to sets like Thunder Junction and Karlov Manor in terms of like its animal theme, its uniqueness. It's appealing to a player base. It brings people into Magic that haven't played Magic before. It brings people back to Magic that have played but lost interest. Do not underestimate this for a set. I think this is super important, and Bloomburrow does Magic as a game a great service. Generally, playability and power level of this set are a very interesting thing to talk about because there's so many different opinions. I just said Bloomburrow is easy to get into for new players or returning players. What do I mean by that, right? It directly, for me, very cool one, Sunspine Links. Lumbra, Belle of the Woods, amazing card as well. For me, it directly counters, Bloomburrow directly counters the power creep that has been taking place in Magic the Gathering for way too long. For me, that means like sets like Modern Horizons, both 1, 2, and 3, like pushed the boundaries of many formats into insanity, and Bloomburrow doesn't do that. It seems like power level in Bloomburrow was deliberately cut or taken down a notch, which is great to see because it's just an indicator that there seems to be someone in game design who has more to say than someone in a marketing or sales team, because you know, you deliberately sacrifice a bit of power level, which used to be a very high driver for sales in Magic the Gathering, or still is with Modern Horizons 3, it just released a few months ago. But you sacrifice this. You sacrifice selling more through making insanely powerful cards that everyone needs, and you bring it back to, a bit more playability and innovative game design artworks. For me, this is very, very refreshing. Like, it's amazing to see Darkstar Augur in foil, beautiful artwork. This stuff is amazing to see. It's not a great card, it looks amazing. It's just, yeah. For me, it's way better. This is way better than continuing with the power creep and having one more powerful card than the other. And it's insane with every release, which seems to be every month now. You get new cards that are more powerful, and where does it end? This set is just great because it goes back to what Magic should be. Playability, flavor, artworks, just enjoying it. But then again, Bloomburrow, to me, also has one issue directly related to revenue and playability, which is a very, very, very strong focus on commander cards. And this I don't like in a standard set. I do not like that Wizards of the Coast is going away from power creeping. Castral, amazing card. Going away from power creeping and going into commander, which is more or less a very similar shift. Oh, there we have 3 foils in this one. Amazing. Arthur, commander foil, and Rotten Mouth Viper, and the regular artwork also foil. Beautiful cards, both of them. So Wizards is pushing into commander, which is of course a great revenue for them, but in my opinion, commander has its role. It definitely does. I also exclusively play commander, but I don't think you should overly tune a standard set like Bloomburrow towards commander, although Bloomburrow gives like a very cool playability to tribal sets. Wow, yes! Woo, there we go, guys. Finally we pulled Foxy Jays. I mean, not in the fancy raised foil, but Foxy Jays foil nonetheless. Yes, this is the one card I wanted to have from this set. Amazing. That's a beautiful card, man. I will sleeve it up straight away. Off screen, I'm sorry, so you can see the next one. But this is a great example. Power level, commander playability. Jace as a commander card. being one of the chase cards from the set. Meanwhile, there's not many other valuable cards, unless you count the 3/3 city, which we just got twice. But yeah, I can forgive them. I can forgive Wizards of the Coast for pushing towards Commander. Obviously, it's a revenue stream for them, so yeah, give the people what they want. If it looks like this. I mean, if it looks like the Jace or the Raised Foil Jace, the Lilianas, whatever, I can forgive them. They look amazing, and I think, this artwork just brings back many players to Magic the Gathering because it reminds them of the good old days as well. I also think when it comes to playability that Bloomburrow is probably one of the best sets in the limited format that I have had the pleasure of playing recently, or at least this year. The drafts and sealed events with this feel super balanced and amazing in terms of pace and playability of each card. While we pull Deravian Foil, Dragonhawk, Pop Hatchery Groot, Mr. Foxglove, also amazing artwork, and the Dowerport Mage in foil. It just, Bloomburrow, to me, I can come to a very positive conclusion, I think. For me, the set has everything a set is supposed to have. Unless you're looking for amazing financial value, at which you are very dependent on getting 3 big hits, and then you're basically breaking even. The raised foils being super rare and apparently super hard to obtain, but you need to pull them to make your money back from a sealed product. Recapping, as we pull the Manifold Mouse. Do I need to repeat myself? Amazing flavor on this guy. I mean, I can just, recap what I just said. Number 1 on the list is Bloomburrow's amazing Sword of the Squeak, amazing pull. Bloomburrow's amazing theme. The set's animal themed world just feels super original, feels super fresh, and provides a break from all this traditional and super overused themes like westerns in Thunder Junction, detectives in Call of Mana, or just generally big monsters and baddies that Magic went through the last few years. To me, it feels way more unique and fun. Like sets, for example, Arabian Nights or Eldraine. Even Wilds of Eldraine had amazing flavor. Second of all, the balanced power level of Bloomburrow manages to introduce powerful cards without overwhelming existing formats. This is what I really like about it. In contrast to sets like Modern Horizons, which are highly criticized for dramatically, Jesus Christ, as I struggle to get this, sets like Modern Horizons, which are criticized to dramatically overwhelm the power balance of many formats. I get that you need to shift the power level from time to time, but it felt super drastic in modern releases. I cannot even speak, man. This is also a beautiful card, man. Shatterfang, commander card. Amazing, amazing, amazing addition to any Squirrel deck. Yes, I get it, Wizards. You have to change up the power level. You have to kind of redefine what the meta is. But it felt super drastic and super artificial. And you always one-upped the card level. And this set just hits the sweet spot of power level and still more of a traditional playability in a set. Amazing. Shatterfang just brings me back every time I see him. Bringing me back is also one of the points that I have on my list. As we have Beza the Bounding Spirit as our last card in this one. The nostalgic appeal of the set. This set evokes a sense of old Magic design in artwork, mechanics, and feel, where new releases were exciting but didn't necessarily redefine the meta, allowing for more gradual and sustainable power creep. This is just a traditional, amazing set, and I think it's really well done. It's really well done. I cannot say anything else. Fourth on my list is the positive reception in limited formats. I just said it, sealed and draft events are just fun with Bloomburrow. They're enjoyable, they're not oppressive, they're contributing to the overall good reception that I and many other players have from this set. And that, to me, is worth it alone. And then our very last point, as I hope I pull something amazing to underline it. Mistbreath Elder. My very last point is value. Financially speaking, as we pull Kitsa, great card. Financially speaking, I think Bloomburrow is not a home run. Considering you have to get lucky with some big hits, right? You have to hit one of these boys, one of these, or one of these. You just have to make your money back. However, it is a blast to open. It's a blast to enjoy and play. And for the ones not viewing Magic the Gathering as an investment, but as cards to play with, Bloomburrow offers everything a standard set should offer. This Mockingbird, for example, valuable card, great card, amazing. Flavor, laughing at you? No, I'm laughing as you. It's great. Bloomburrow, for me, 10 out of 10 home run for Magic the Gathering in recent years. And yeah, generally, as I'm running out of talking points, let me know what you think about Bloomburrow. Because all of what I've just mentioned, all those 5 points collectively highlight why Bloomburrow, for me, is a breath of fresh air within the current Magic landscape. It's balancing innovation with a huge respect for the game's legacy and also offering more enjoyable and less overpowering cards. This, to me, is the biggest advantage of this set as we go through Big Bad, Elemental Fish, Thundertrap Trainer, Badger, and Alania. This, to me, is the biggest thing. Bloomburrow is just refreshing, back to the basics. It brings a touch of Magic how it used to be, the good old days, back to us. As we did not pull a raised foil or a special guest, I am not even mad, but, you know, maybe we get lucky in this very last booster of Bloomburrow. If not, I have had 3 consecutive Bloomburrow collector displays without any raised foil, and the story continues. It is a Gilded Goose. Amazing, cool card for commander decks. Will always be a staple. Essence Channeler, Mistbreath Elder, Octomancer, and our last card of Bloomburrow is Essence Channeler. Guys, I have 2 boxes of Bloomburrow left. They're going into my stashy stash for the future to see if we can open them in like half a year or a year or so. But generally, I am bringing this to a very positive end. Bloomburrow is a great set. A great Magic standard set. Don't forget about this as we go through what we pulled in this one. It brings joy. It brings me a lot of fun opening. And I think it brings me and many others a lot of fun playing those cards. And that, in the end, is what it's all about. Thank you very much for watching my last Bloomburrow video. My name is Mittens, and don't forget, it's not about the values we pull from these sets, it's about the fun we have. And I think Bloomburrow is a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, as I see you in the next video. Have a great day, have a great evening. See you soon. Bye bye.